Hello heroes, Joe Smith here. As you can see, Joe Smith's next door neighbor at the shop here finally mowed their yard. He was getting so tall, crazy, they still should do some weeding here. As you can see, they put like a grass catcher on their mower, and there's one of the rolls that they got from their grass catcher. They had a mower with about an 80 horse John Deere. Just wanted to just add a little note here to pass on by to you heroes. Earlier today, Joe Smith had the honor and opportunity to meet and communicate online. Didn't meet in person, unfortunately. I communicate online with what sounds like a fine young man, very fine young man. Yes, he is. Living in Venezuela. Is that how it's pronounced? Venezuela. Still trying to get that Spanish accent down. Those of you heroes out there in the Hero Nation know Joe Smith grew up in Iowa, so Iowans aren't exactly known for their ability to get that Spanish accent down too well. But in Venezuela, he was from. Fine young man. Spoke with him a little bit. Very fine young man. And Joe Smith asked him, like, isn't that country with socialism that AOC and Bernie Sanders says that we need to be more like? And he was like, oh my God, don't get me started on that topic. It's like, really, is it that wonderful? You got that many good things to say? And say, oh, hell no. This is what this fine young man, grew up in Venezuela. Venezuela? Sorry, those of you in Venezuela, sorry for pronouncing your country wrong. Very sorry. Joe Smith here apologizes. Please do not hold it against Joe Smith here. Joe Smith is trying to pronounce it correctly. It probably isn't, so please, those of you fine people like this young man in Venezuela, sorry if pronouncing your country incorrectly. No disrespect intended at all. But this is what this fine young man in Venezuela said, and this is a direct quote: socialism is the worst thing that has happened to humankind after the Black Plague, with a smiley face. Yes, smiley face after that. He went on to say, many North Americans who want socialism don't really know what they're signing up for. Our country will rise again if we as individuals become great, even against all odds, and decide to rescue our rights. That is right. That is exactly what he said, word for word, a direct quote. Not going to mention his name other than he goes by AJ. So AJ in Venezuela said Socialism is the worst thing that has happened to humankind after the Black Plague. And Joe Smith here really hopes that his final words are true and correct and foretelling of the future. Really hope that you heroes down there in the Venezuela hero nation follow and do exactly what he says. Joe Smith here hopes that, just like he says, your country will rise again if we as individuals become great, even against all odds, and decide to rescue our rights. Joe Smith really hopes you do rise again, you do become great, even against all odds. You fight the war, whatever you have to do, and you rescue your rights. Joe Smith really hopes you heroes of the Hero Nation in Venezuela are capable and able to eventually rescue your rights. But Joe Smith here just wanted to share that with you heroes of the American Hero Nation, and hopefully you heroes of the American Hero Nation will give your thoughts and prayers to our fellow heroes of the Venezuela Hero Nation, and hopefully our fellow heroes of the Venezuela Hero Nation do rise again and do become great and do overcome all odds and do rescue their rights once again. This is Joe Smith signing out.